All right, Pokemon community, I have an urgent PSA for you guys. So if you love to protect your cards, you guys know all about double sleeving, right? We have your inner sleeve and your outer sleeve. And these are one of the top sleeves and I like them. I use them a lot. These are the KMC inner sleeves and the Perfect Fit outer sleeves, right? They're both perfect fit. And these are already very controversial. Some people don't like them because they're too tight, and sometimes it'll bend the cards, they say, or it might scratch them, as Bo Dangers says. But if in my opinion, if you have a pack fresh card like this super extremely rare trainer maintenance card, and you want to protect it, it's fine. If it doesn't already have any nicks or scratches on the sides or lint, pebble lints, it's going to be fine. So typically, what you do is you kind of squeeze it a little bit and then put them in. And since this is such a perfect straight card, sliding into it isn't really a big deal. Okay, you get one corner in and then you kind of get that second corner. But even that, let me tell you, this is where the danger lies. When you put in the second corner, okay, there's a huge chance, okay, because you're trying to put into a sleeve that's flat and closed. When you try to put in that corner, it can nick the card. I could actually hear it and feel it. There's resistance against the card. And when you deal with a high-end card, like any hollows or warped card, that's going to be a huge problem. And I see those nicks on cards all the time in the back, sometimes even in the front, where it gets caught in between that corner because it's so dang tight. So this one's pretty flat, so it's actually no problem. Well, when do you get into a problem then? Okay, well, let me tell you. Take a look at this Fossil Lapras card. Okay, it looks pretty minty, but there's a lot of flaws on it. Actually, there's not that much flaws on it. Bo Dangers told me that in this set, something about the matte finish isn't really there, or some sort of, I have to ask her again, actually, what she meant. But maybe it's better than I thought. One thing that I notice is this Lapras, if you take a look at the corners of this card, it's curved. Okay? And what that means is if you try to put it into this KMC sleeve, okay, it's going to cause there to be a resistance, and it's going to cause or increase the silvering that you see on the edges of the cards. Okay? On this card, I can already tell the silvering is worse on the ends than in the middle. Why is that? Because people probably slit them in to, KMC sleeves or these ETBs where they have a tight edge, right? Or a hard edge and a very tight fit, a very tight slit. So what is our solution? Okay, I have the solution, guys. This actually replaces double sleeving. Okay, you may have heard of this before, you may have not. I don't feel that it's super popular, but it's these Perfect Fit Dragon Shield double sleeving reinvented cards. Sleeves. I am not sponsored, okay? I'm too small to be sponsored right now. Maybe one day. But let me tell you how good these work. And you tell me why or why not they aren't the perfect one. Take a look at these sleeves. They are long, okay? One edge is extremely long and the other is short, okay? So what happens when you do that is there's no more super tight slit anymore to fit them in. Take a look. I hope the camera catches it, but as you can see, okay, right here, that there's a long portion. And this replaces double sleeve, and I'm going to tell you how. Okay, so I'm going to put the card face down into the sleeve on one side, and because the other side is no longer flat and completely thinned out because that bottom is so long, it's easy to push into the long part, and there's a cushion there, and it allows me to slip it in much more easily. And I do not hear any nicking or resistance when this goes into the card. Take a look. I put them in here. Okay. Yeah, absolutely no resistance. And now, once it's in, okay, I put it in halfway. I take this other side and I push the card all the way in. Okay, I can now push it using this cover. So it kind of diffuses my pressure. Okay, what do I do with this other flap? I take it in and slip it into the card. Okay. Okay. Take it, slip it into the card, and then finish pushing it in. Take a look. I could slip it in a little bit, push it in. Okay. Slide it in a little bit more. And now you've protected your card on both sides. There is no opening here, right? Lint, it's going to be very difficult to go all the way in and then up to your card. This card is essentially double sleeved, and I only used one product. No more finagling with these two KMC sleeves. Now I'm ready to put this into my Card Saver ones to get them off graded. This is just a much better method, I feel. I hope this helps you protect your card. This is a product that you might start using to protect your cards, to protect your investments, so that you don't increase or do any damages to your card. And if you like this video, please subscribe, because I am going to be talking with a lot of people in the Pokemon community. I'm going to be interviewing them. I'm going to be asking them for their opinions. I'm a person that likes to take ideas from both sides and try to work out what their differences are and what their real values are. See you next time.